For the money, two for a pussy and for the cars, three for Alizé niggas to see somebody. I rap the vanguard, check your pronosis, is it really showbiz? One way to face a shootout, live amongst the roses, only the drama. For real, a nickel plate is my fate. My medicine is the ganja, here's the basis. My razor embraces many faces, the telephone blown, black stitches of people's a petrol. Dramatic, automatic, fofo, I let blow. Back down, popo, with a vexo. Pin tap the pavement in my brain's play. I see dark streets, hustling brothers that keep the same rank. Pump up for something, some are prosperous, some fail. Judges hanging niggas, uncorrect bail. For direct sales, my intellect prevail. From a hanging cross with nails, I reinforce with prayer. With lyrics that's real, word of Christ. I disciple the streets, trifle on beats. I decipher prophecy through a mic and say peace.
My nigga, what it look like?
Niggas hating, bitches hating, babies dying, bullets flying, helicopters, police, siren, preachers lying, cynicism, criticism, unemployment, racism, burning buildings, AIDS victims, cancer killing, no cure, oil spilling, turmoil, poverty stricken, police brutality, kicking ass up as Africans, hostages in Afghanistan, not to mention another prison, child molesting, cow intestine, post-tax injection, earthquakes of government testing, secret society weapon, opium plant manifested and turned to crack, then invested amongst us, black just cemented to hold us back, great depression amongst Iraq, no direction. No Google map, just a tank for the zoo. We're in the zoo, so then black adolescents go cuckoo. Mothers are boo-hoo crying. The governor keep us starving. These commercials keep us buying. These cigarettes, supermarkets fill up our liver with triumph. Distinctive living with science. No place to live in, no Zion. See, that's forbidden. We frying.
My nigga, what it look like?
That's exactly what hell look like.
Ways to avoid all these hood traps.
It is time we started expanding our horizons.
We're not going to a drug dealer's birthday party.
I'll go if you go.
That day don't look like this. We were dancing.
If I let this ride, we gonna think of something slow. Yo, it's so who got anything to do with school? Shut your ass down.
My nigga, what it look like?
Malcolm laughing, Martin laughing, Biggie spitting, pockets rapping, Gregory tapping, people singing, bells are ringing, children playing, angels praying, 14 karat gold the streets, collard green, red wine, pickle, yam,
White people go to Coachella, Lollapalooza.
We don't know nothing about drugs. You do. We need to know if you're gonna help. Okay.
Nobody's gonna suspect a thing.
Dirty. I'm too embarrassed to rap the lyrics that I got. Your mind's so dirty, but you know you gotta do it cause I'm worthy. So what if I got Samari Chain and Doja Cat's nipples in my mouth? Does that make me a nepotism for promoting their music? Yeah. Well then I guess I'm not properly professionally trained to do this. I'm the embodiment of bodily involvement causing the swaying of decisions. When I swing my hips, women decide to do the right thing, which is be as corrupt-minded as possible. While visiting them, I'm like Terra's bio. My eyes hold the key to many explosive sensations that she needs to feel underneath her skin. Underneath it all, I wanna unwrap Grey's Anatomy, feel what she's feeling, then compel her with the passion to live like it's one big orgasm. Your destiny's coming, I'm something of a screwball, a loose nut that made the door fall off its hinges. My interest involving pinning girls on Pinterest. If she's a songstress or just a gorgeous woman with cooking in the kitchen, hook me up. I'm a massage parlor waiting to pour healing lotion on her lovely skin. This show ain't for children, but they tired. By the time we done, we might end up having children. Amen. Hallelujah. It shall be done.
You're all I've got. And the one night stand you were determined to forget becomes the love of your life.
This.
Oh yeah, we right back up on this. Ellen Pompeo is a legendary actress in the game. She has starred in critically acclaimed hits such as Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio and directed by Steven Spielberg and Moonlight Mao alongside Jake Gyllenhaal and highly acclaimed legend Susan Sarandon. For her portrayal as a complex young woman, Ellen gained acclaim. She would soon land her biggest break in 2005 when she was cast as Meredith Grey of the fascinating science fiction drama Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is one of the most watched shows in the world and just recently aired its 22nd season.
Are you
Wow,
serious?
simply fantastic and amazing. It's a spin-off of ER and other medical-based dramas.
I am laughing.
Its formula, however, is a bit different from the rest. What do you mean by this? Well, what I mean is each episode is based on the turmoil actually happening inside a human being. The doctors, the nurses, and the staff are like white blood cells trying to resuscitate the life of a young female often struggling after facing food poisoning. Its entire premise is based upon the film Osmosis Jones, starring Chris Rock and Bill Murray. Osmosis Jones explores the inside story, pun intended, of the cells inside Bill Murray's body. In the early 2000s, Nickelodeon aired a short film about a boy student about to lose it after he's denied lunch and left to ruin inside a classroom. He was a juvenile, facing detention, and the pressure inside him boiled over until he showed great apprehension. The premise for that short film launched Grey's Anatomy and also Inside Out, an animated film about the feelings of a little girl. It also spawned the series Jimmy Neutron. In the groundbreaking short film, the boy is almost hospitalized after his own body advises him to eat licorice, which he had hidden as shoelaces. Oh my god. The groundbreaking film was a spec script that was found to be simply amazing. Grey's Anatomy is thus wordplay, meaning several things. What is going on inside Meredith Grey's emotional state while she's facing time in prison for terrorism and mass arson? The chemical romance of the doctors, patients, and nurses inside Grey's body. They are not human but are invisible angels and demons that disguise themselves as the doctors and nurses operating to help Grey's Anatomy. So you mean nobody inside the show is real? Well, there are, but not the way they think. They're human tissue, white blood cells, plasma, liver, and other organs represented as if they were human beings. Grey could also mean grey matter, as in what is happening inside Meredith Grey's brain. Wow, that's insane. A character from Ben 10 called Grey Matter is a little alien who can be shrunk until he can fit into a human being. What is happening in Grey's Anatomy is similar. It's set in the world of Batman and Superman, where superhero things are possible, man. So it is possible that Batman and other ones of his superhero friends actually shrunk themselves to then enter the brain of Meredith Grey. But why is she so important, hey? Because she's actually Lois Lane, daughter to the Falcon family acclaim, and also wife of Superman. She's responsible for many things, and if Batman wants a chance to stop her from doing many despicable terrorist actions, he will have to do the impossible. The film Inside Out and Inside Out 2 serve as prequel to the events in Grey's Anatomy. What that means is that the government has been watching you and me. The little girl in Inside Out was prophesied to become the Antichrist in the future. Well, not kidding, she certainly doesn't look like it. Well, even if she doesn't look like it, she certainly does, dude, damn it. She's a child version of Lois Lane, and her emotional state, controlled by heroes like Superman and Batman, must be regulated. They're regulated to stop her from getting really heated and cause mass bombing events. What this means is Lois Lane is more than just a threat, but a civilian who must be protected from her own dangerous actions. The film Inception is based upon the same thing. The whole time we think Leonardo DiCaprio and the young lady are investigating the dream state of a terrorist. Actually, the catch is the young lady is the terrorist and they're actually in her brain, navigating her thoughts in dream state. Remember, I once said villains need to feel like the hero in order for them to do the impossible. Very awkward. Well, that is exactly what happens here, my dear friends. Sorry to spoil it for you. A dream within a dream within a dream. Inception is heavily related to the Grey's Anatomy universe. Okay, so what else happens in Grey's Anatomy? So usually we have a formulaic structure for doctor meets patient with ordinary symptoms. Then over the course of the episode, the symptoms get worse. Medical dramas are mysteries where the events involve doctors finding out what actually happened to start the woman's chest infection that has led to her bleeding. This form of investigation was made famous in shows like House MD and more recently Watson. The difference in Grey's Anatomy is things are never what they seem. Meredith Grey is the founder of the hospital. Her and her family have been purposefully causing mayhem in the city so that they can fix up people's wounds quickly, then charge them exorbitant fees that's keeping people sick as the flood and offering an expensive remedy. It's rumored that insurance companies create such smokescreens to force their clients to pay up for unforeseen circumstances. If you live in New York, you could have great housing but then forced to work in an environment polluted by mining activities. But what if these mining activities deliberately polluted the water you drink and what you eat to help the doctors have something to see? Man's laughter. That's exactly what happens in Grey's Anatomy. It's conspiracy upon conspiracy that everything in the country, from the pharmacy to what you eat, is there to keep you unhealthy, so that you always have something to report to the doctors. That's why Nas made the song Poison. Doctors should be locked up, it's poison. It's suspicious and awkward because those same doctors are supposed to be the cure to the ills of society. They're supposed to save our lives.
In season 21, the hospital faces a hostage situation as a woman carrying a bomb threatens to blow up the institution unless they agree to her demands, which is what exactly? They must operate on a loved one no matter the cost for free. Okay, young lady, we can't do that. Money making is what we do, so just blow the goddamn institution already. Guess what? She does just that. Oh my god. In a blink of a flash, the bomb goes off, injuring and killing many of the hospital's patients. Those events are the background for what happens in season 22. Gray Meredith arrives late at the hospital and everything is chaotic. Oh my god, what is happening? Did the bomb go off? We have ambulances going off as there is war or something. Well, that's because the hospital was under attack by gunmen who were helping the lady set the bomb in season 21. Oh. And since this is all happening in Grey's Anatomy, which is her body, we assume the bomb was food poisoning and that caused bad diarrhea. Ew. And that diarrhea made her miss appointed events that could help change her life or something. The white blood cells and other important bodily fluids and tissue are fighting the issue, trying to restore Grey back to normal. But wait, Your Honor, Grey is the terrorist in the real world as well, so it's possible. She poisoned herself to avoid an important court hearing, fearing major jail time. She decided to die by suicide, like, oh my god, I'm not gonna wear that yellow orange jumpsuit. So metaphorically, let's bomb this bitch by downing gin with rat poison. Aloha to that. Those events didn't turn out well because the many doctors in her hemoglobin are fighting the toxins. We're not gonna let this bitch die. They want her well and able to represent herself once it's time for her to go to jail and stuff. Often our nervous system offers us warnings about events in our bodies, so the terrorist attack felt like a bad dream to a bedridden woman who is now drowsy. What happened? Is this heaven? No, it is jail heaven. Awakened from her latest attempt at sabotaging justice. Back on the inside of her body, every doctor is fighting for their lives and the lives of their patients, patiently, impatiently waiting for what is coming, patiently waiting to get his patients to get to be better right now, but there's a bomb attack. They're somehow winning thanks to the ability of Batman and Robin, who have shrunk themselves to be subatomic human beings that can then flow into Grey's bloodstream. One scene, they have pressured the doctors to do the right thing, which is what exactly? This is a stick-up. You better save people's lives or else. Save this stubborn human being from dying. The opening episode of Grey's Anatomy was heartbreaking and devastating, with one key character dying. Dr. Something Something with the nice hair and snotty attitude. Well, I don't know her name properly, but well, she was one of the terrorists who bombed the building, so it's all good. But not for everyone else, it's not. The show is full of shock value events enough to bring you dead auntie back to life, just to kill her again with the plot twist. I'm kidding. Just watch it. You won't die, I promise. I'm impatiently waiting to watch the patients involved in Grey's Anatomy, cause it's a damn great show. You gotta see it.
Can you just give up on me?
That's not what we do.
Next up, we have a series closely related to Grey's Anatomy. It's called 911, and it stars Academy Award-winning actress now famous for playing Tina Turner in What's Love Got to Do with It, none other than Angela Bassett. Bassett plays one of the chiefs of the fire department in Gotham. She exists in a world where crimes are always happening, and after Batman cleans up everything, there's almost nothing left to do. So what do they do about it, my dudes? Create cases of man's laughter. They sabotage the world around them, hiring supervillains to poison the plumbing or spread air infections that are worth dying for, like the new Justin Bieber song, It's the Bomb. You can't, bitch, be gone. I don't listen to that unless I'm with my husband, okay? So Angela Bassett happens to be a close associate of Meredith Grey. They're partners in crime, sabotaging everything so that the police department and the fire department can win awards and such and other things for stopping them before they happen. The events that happen in both Grey's Anatomy and 911 were inspired by the film Batman Returns. Oh, really? In it, the Penguin pretends to be a hero. He first kidnaps a little girl, then places her in a tunnel. When everybody realizes she's missing, he then swoops in to rescue the girl from the terrifying events that he himself created. I am the savior. This form of fake vigilantism didn't sit well with Batman, as he offered the Penguin a fair-ass whipping. But Penguin already won over the crowd. They wanted him to be mayor now, when Batman locked up for wrongfully accusing an innocent man. How ironic and confusing. Why would you mess with Penguin? He's a good man. I'm Batman. He's not a good man. Angela Bassett is flawless to the general public. Despite her secret mob hits, she's loved and adored as a hero. Well, that's a fire hazard. Too many red flags and they cannot catch my drift. In 2025, 911 returned for season 9. Angela Bassett, oh my god, with her close friends travel to space to stop a bomb from detonating. Awkward. They know where it is because they're the ones who set it off. Time to set it off, Jada Pinkett. 911 is a thrilling action comedy, almost for the whole family. I love it. It's hilariously funny, and catch this. Angela Bassett is actually Catwoman from Batman. Dun dun dun. Disguised as a fire chief. Dun dun dun. You gotta watch it.
Part of what makes someone an everyday hero is the willingness to save lives.
We gotta move! Let it rip! Save me from that fish.
It's a mammal, sir.
I want to reward you for it.
You do not have to reward me. I was just doing my job.
Trip Hauser is sending you to space.
You're coming with me?
I
don't
am a
wanna
serious
close
scientist.
my
Trip Hauser doesn't
eyes.
care about serious science.
I don't
can
wanna
go to space.
fall asleep cause I miss
want me
you,
to go into
baby.
space with you?
And
Are
I
you
don't
crazy?
wanna miss a
Absolutely
thing.
not.
And
I
even
can't
when I
believe
dream
let you talk me into
again,
this.
the sweetest dreams will never
Skies are clear
do. I
this
still
morning at
miss
Mission
you.
Control as we are
And
counting
I
down
don't
to the
wanna
maiden
miss a
voyage.
thing. Every
Trip Hauser has
time
assembled 5 everyday
I
heroes for
dream
this
again.
historic flight.
Look at this. What am I looking at?
The beginnings of
In
a
a
geomagnetic
season
storm.
inspired by the events of Armageddon,
We are not scrubbing
we
this
have a
launch.
superhero 911 team that must stop the world from being blown up. This is season 9 of 911 Explosive, starring Angela Bassett and Jennifer Love Hewitt.
In the middle of all
You
that
just
chaos,
gotta watch it.
What do you guys think is going on out there?
The end of the world.
Everybody, in the engine!
You knew about
The
this, and you sent those people up there anyway.
Who will save us all?
The one thing I
When
know
the
about our
sky
moms, they never give up.
falls, will you be Chicken Little? We gotta save the world. We gotta do something. 911.